now being working, or it needs a next step to be deployed to the planet. I mean, they refer to the New World Order as something that we really will become a slave species. And how do you see this? How do you see this term, the New World Order? What is your opinion about the conspiracy people that are talking the New World Order, but they don't send a good message to the people. They are just stressing them, because they just are showing the bad scenario that is going to be that is going to be happening in the next few years.
Okay, well, here's my take on it. Was that the end of your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my take on it. Since the days of the Roman Empire, 13 families basically ruled all the shipping and commerce and banking of the old Roman Empire. Those 13 families, in fact, still exist today. The 13 ruling families of the world tell the Committee of 300 what to do. The Committee of 300 tell the governments what to do. So the New World Order is actually the Old World Order. The only difference is that they are now trying to drop or eliminate essentially the sovereignty of nations to create one global government so that it's easier to manage.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I myself am not diametrically opposed to a global government. If that government was run or had a constitution and a Bill of Rights and individual protected liberties, like the United States model has. Okay? I'm not talking privileges, I'm talking liberties.
Yeah.
You know? And also a check and balance, like the American Constitution, the original intent of the Founding Fathers here. Not that this is a perfect model. There are probably some things that could be done that are better today than what they did, 236 years ago, but, that's what they had to work with then, okay? If it were something like that, I would not be diametrically opposed to it. However, that is not what we have. The people that are talking about, who are presenting it in a conspiratorial message, and I've done this myself in the past, in the very early beginning, they're basing what this government's going to look like based on the past performances of these people. And there absolutely is a genuine concern there.
Yeah.
Okay? Because they appear to be extremely self-serving. So, who's right, who's wrong, only time will tell. But what's important to note is this. The power does, is, and always will be with the people, if the people can unite towards a common direction. As long as we allow philosophies, religions, prejudices, and biases to get in the way of what is in the best interest of all of humanity, then they are going to remain in control.
Yeah.
So I don't know that there's an easy fix to this, other than what really needs to happen is that all of the truth has to come out.
Yeah.
So that we know exactly what's been going on and who's been doing it.
Yeah. Alex?
Once that occurs, we will be able to make better choices and decisions about our future once we know more about our past.
Okay. Alex, okay, that's good. Well, the next question will be from the list. It's a lot of people is talking about the coming of Nibiru. Some theories state that Nibiru is a spacecraft fulfilled with reptilians. Others state that Nibiru will collide with the Earth in 2012 or 2013. In a past interview made by Pride Camelot, Bob Dean talked about Nibiru. He said that it is a reality and it's very probably that it collides with Earth or something like that. Did the Andromedanos tell you something related to Nibiru?
It's not going to collide with the Earth. It is real. They're not all reptilian, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it does create problems when it passes through our solar system. But it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
And we have an awful lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that many of the Nibiruans have evolved in this 3,600 years that they have,
yeah.
Been away from us.
Yeah, sure.
I would hope that they have, and it's some, and that they have been talking with other races, and I know that they have, that they understand our need to evolve without control and manipulation, so that we have the ability to reach our full potential.
Sure.
So I have actually, great hopes that we're going to be able to, evolve, that we're going to be able to reach our potential with mentoring. And we do need some mentoring,
Mm-hmm.
That's going to, and I truly believe that's going to occur. I think at this point the issue, and actually Visayas and Mornay had mentioned this, that the big dilemma is how do they help us and intervene and mentor us at the same time that we take full responsibility for ourselves.
Sure.
Just giving us technology isn't going to work because we've shown that we can be incredibly destructive with technology.
Yeah.
I think the trick here is how do we give them this knowledge and this wisdom and make them responsible for their own evolution and truly understand what that means.
Yeah.
What that responsibility means and entails. Decisions to not withhold love. Decisions to cure hunger, to cure homelessness, to put the resources of the earth to truly benefit humanity as opposed to putting wealth first.
Mm-hmm.
Those are steps in evolution and in consciousness that we need to make in order to be able to be responsible with some of this technology and knowledge and wisdom they want to give us. But we have to embrace that first.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I know that. Because you cannot handle such kind of technology without a higher consciousness, I think.
Well, with anything new, there comes more responsibilities.
Yeah, we just need to look what we have done with the technology that the Greys gave to the U.S. and all other governments, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've been playing with stuff for 40, going on 50 years now that we don't know much about, and we know that free energy exists. We know that there have been others who have created very specific technology that would have given humanity a lot more freedom, and these men disappear, they're murdered mysteriously.
Mm-hmm.
All of this stuff, and it's pause to look at it and say, you know,